Hello, welcome to Calculus. I'm Mr. Anderson. It'll be great to see you guys in person, kind of, on Friday. I'm excited for this year, distance learning at all. I love calculus. I think we're gonna have a great year. Today is just a short video to get you signed into AP, to the College Board, the AP class. Yeah, AP Classroom, and then also just an introduction for how the course is gonna work and to ask you some preferences, like how would you actually like this course to work for you? So I'm going to get started right on that. It's going to be a short little video. You're going to do a survey today, and you're going to sign into the AP Classroom, and then you're done. So I'm looking forward to Friday. All right, let's get into it. Today, first things first, on Schoology, I'm going to tell you how this works. There's going to be a weekly landing page that'll let you know what we're doing for week by week. If you want to take a look at that, that's going to be each week. I'm actually I actually prefer this one. They're kind of the same thing, but this is a calendar. This is the overall schedule. It has all the same information of that, but it gives you for the whole trimester. And I'll be updating this as anything changes. So those will be the two things to use if you want to kind of know what we're doing on any given day. There's the Zoom link. That's where you'll click on Friday at 9 so that I can see you guys live in person. That'd be great. It's the same link for my office hour, any day at 1:30. Stop in, ask me questions. I would love to see you. For how class works, this is actually going to be our first unit. We start in chapter 2 instead of chapter 1. Chapter 1's all review. And we're going to talk about limits and continuity. For your convenience, I put the dates on everything here. So if this whole unit's going to take us from September 9th to October 7th. If I click on that, there's going to be different lessons in here each day. I've only got this one so far, but don't worry, there's going to be more. So on Friday, we're going to be doing this lesson on 2.1. Here's where some preferences are going to come in. Now, Friday, I'm not going to have time to make a video. So Friday, we're actually going to work through this lesson together as a class. We'll do some checks for understanding at the end, and then you'll have some homework time. Now there's two ways that I can teach this class. One way is that I can teach you the lesson live on live sessions, and I could record those live sessions if anybody misses it and put them in here. And then we can do the checks for understanding and all that in one live session. If you like that, that's great. Or the other way I could do this is I could make short little videos that you could watch ahead of time. And we could have those live sessions be time for checks for understanding and group work and stuff. And then it'll be two short things, like a short little video that you can play on your own time. And then the live sessions would be short as well. And you'd have more time to work on the homework during that live session. They're both good. There's advantages and disadvantages to both. The advantage of the live session, if I teach it live, would be you could actually pause the learning and say, wait, I've got a question. I need some clarification. The disadvantages will be it'll take longer. So we would do both the live session and the checks for understanding during that set time. And then for the homework, you might have to do that later in the afternoon or evening because I'm not sure how much time that's going to take. The advantages of the video is then you could watch the video on your own time whenever you like. You can play it at 1.5 or double speed if it's a concept you feel you already got. And then those live sessions will be a little bit shorter, which means you'd have time to do that homework during the time that would otherwise be reserved for live sessions. It's really kind of up to you. So later on today, actually, you're going to be taking a survey, and that's going to be one of the questions. Like, how do you want the content? Do you want it all live? Teach me that while I'm watching on Zoom, or do you want the content to be delivered via video and then the live sessions be reserved more for interactive stuff? All right. Okay, going back to today and your tasks for today. So you've pretty obviously found this first day folder since you are watching the video. Good job, you. There is a first day checklist. Hopefully you read that first, although it's not too bad because the first thing it said was to watch a video, which you're doing. So this checklist will remind you everything you need to do. Watch the introduction video. Sign into myapp.collegeboard.org and register for this course. That's one thing all AP kids need to do is they need to register at the College Board in the College Board classroom. There's instructions for how to do this in that first day folder, but really you just go there, use this for the course name and that for the join code, and you get in. That's all you need to do at this point. There's going to be more stuff we'll probably do for later, but for now it's just getting signed up. All right, and then there's complete the first day survey that asks you for your preferences in learning and how you would like to learn in this course. There is a syllabus here, probably check it out. It'll be a good idea, see how it's like. But what I wanted to talk about was this first day survey, so here it is. So if you click on that, that'll be the last thing you need to do today. It's just a few questions. What's your name? So if you have questions for me that I'd like to address, I know who to address it to. And if you've got a nickname, let me know what it is. That'd be great. It asks how you're feeling today, right? I want to know, like, are you excited, nervous? What are your feelings about the first day of school for you? Did you enroll in our AP classroom? And just yes or no. Like, I wanted just a reminder, like, hey, do that. If you're having trouble, let me know. You can say no and say that could be something to write down here. Is there anything you'd like me to know or be aware of? If it's no, like no, and I need help, right? But this question is really for anything else beyond that as well. If there's something you think I should know, let me know. Here's where we talked about those learning preferences. How do you prefer the content be delivered? Do you want short little videos posted and then have short synchronous sessions? Or do you want to do learn the material and do the checks for understanding both together live? What are your textbook preferences? Are you okay using the e-textbook at Pearson? Or do you want a physical copy? The e-textbook's pretty easy. It's phschool.com, and then there's a web code. It's AZE0646. It's on every homework. There'll be a little indicator for how to, I'll show you that now quick. Calculus BAB. Anytime I give you a homework assignment, there's one right here, the very first one. So here's our very first homework assignment, chapter 2.2. Underneath it, it'll say, use the online textbook at www.phschool.com, and here's the passcode, AZE0646. Just go to the website, type in the passcode, you're in. If you want a physical copy, that's not a problem. Under that survey, just say, I'd like a physical copy, and I'll arrange a time to set one up for you. The rest of the questions we're just asking, like, how comfortable are you with the class? How comfortable are you checking in with me via Zoom? Because some people are like, yeah, no problem, I'll talk to that Mr. Anderson guy, and others are like, I don't know, I'm more hesitant. I like to figure things out on my own. So that's all to help me so I can do the best job I can teaching you. All right, I'm done. This took a lot longer for me than for you because I did some editings, but I will, yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye.